Hey, what's up everybody? I'm back with another recap of the Mugello Grand Prix weekend in Italy. And I'm gonna start off with the MotoGP class. The race top 5 was as follows. Francesco Bagnaia had some home glory in Mugello. Fabio Quartararo was second, ahead of Aleix Espargaro, Johan Zarco and Marco Bezzecchi. You can see the championship standings in the screen. Fabio Quartararo is still the leader of the championship, followed by Aleix Espargaro and Enea Bastianini, who didn't have the best of weekends. Then my rookie to watch, Marco Bezzecchi. He rode an amazing race, leading a good bit in the beginning of the race. In the end, he finished in a very nice 5th position. My underdog to watch, Aleix Espargaro. Again, a very solid performance from him to another 3rd position for the 4th consecutive time. Then the kudos of the week go to the Mooney VR46 team, where their riders finished in a very nice 5th and 6th position respectively. Also, a little side note that the official speed record has been broken by Jorge Martin. The record now stands at 363.6 kilometers an hour. That's just crazy to think about it. Then the sad part of the week was the announcement of Marc Marquez stepping away from the championship, temporarily might I add, to get surgery on his arm again. So Marc, have a good recovery. And then wild win prediction, I thought Bagnaia could win it, and I was actually right for once, so a very nice performance from him. And for Catalunya, I think Fabio Quartararo could win the race if his leathers don't pop open anymore. Then moving over to the Moto2, the race top 5 was as follows. Pedro Acosta won the race ahead of Joe Roberts, Ayagura, Tony Arbolino and Augusto Fernandez. You can see in the championship that Celestino Vietti is still leading despite having an awful weekend. And my rookie to watch, Pedro Acosta, he rode an amazing race, leading almost all the way through the race. He didn't crash from the first spot like he did last week, so a very well-deserved win, and it has been a long time coming. Then my underdog to watch, Joe Roberts, also rode a great race. He was the best of the rest, so a well-deserved 2nd position. And then the kudos of the week again go to Pedro Acosta. By winning the race, he is now the youngest ever intermediate class race winner because he took the record from Marc Marquez. Not a bad spot to be in. Then the sad part of the week was the breakdown of Vietti while in a top 5 position. It's a shame to see him break down, or the bike break down. It's still a mechanical sport, so those things can happen. And then a special mention for Bo Benschneider, who again took points in 11th, and for Zonta van der Hoorberg, who finished 21st, and for Barry Baltus, who finished just outside points in 16th. Then wild win prediction, I thought Vietti could win it, but I was wrong with that one as his bike broke down. And for Catalunya, I think Pedro Acosta could do the back-to-back win. Then moving over to the Moto3, the race of 5 was as follows. Sergio Garcia got the win ahead of Izan Guevara, Tatsuki Suzuki, Andrea Migno and Ryusei Yamanaka. You can see that Sergio Garcia is still leading the championship ahead of his teammate Izan Guevara and Joe Masia. My rookie to watch, Danny Holgado, he unfortunately crashed out of the race. And my underdog to watch, Lorenzo Felon, took home 2 points and finishing 14th. Then the kudos of the week go to the Gas Aspar team. It seems they have everything under control with a strong lineup, so Jorge Martinez Aspar is doing a very great job. Then the sad part of the week was the crash of Diogo Moreira in the last corner after contact with Ricardo Rossi. He really deserved a good result. He was fighting in the top group all the race long, so next time better, Diogo. And wild win prediction, I thought Migno could win the race, and I was wrong with that one, although he had a fantastic livery on his bike, might I add. And for Catalunya, I think Sergio Garcia could win the race. Then the Moto E was back for a doubleheader in Mugello, and I'm gonna say the top 3 of the races. The top 3 of race 1 was Domi Egeter won it ahead of Matteo Ferrari and Eric Granado. And the top 3 of race 2, Matteo Ferrari won ahead of Domi Egeter and Mikel Pons. You can see in the championship that Domi Egeter is now leading ahead of Eric Granado and Matteo Ferrari. And the Moto E guys will be back soon. So that was it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any feedback or any comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. I will happily answer or view your feedback and take it with me. But until then, have a good one, stay safe. Goodbye.